Okay. I learned that.
Up there.
I know, but good afternoon. Hey guys, I know where you guys are. What a great turnout. Love it. You know, 2 years ago I stood here by myself in front of that and did it virtually. So it's great to have human beings other than kids in here, which is great. So I want to welcome everyone, students, parents, friends. Also want to welcome those people that are joining us via the live stream. Hi, Mom. My mother is watching from Dallas. I told her just to make sure that I had to make sure that I was dressed appropriately, too. This assembly is such a bittersweet part of my year. This is my 40th awards assembly no, that's not great. That means I'm either the laziest human being in the world or this is one heck of a school, and I'm going to go with we're one heck of a school. But at the end of this day, it's a time when we have to say goodbye to our 8th graders as they move on to the high school. So today we're going to celebrate academic, artistic, athletic achievements. We're very fortunate here at Prep to have some incredible students. And you all know that. You produced them. And they live our mission every day. It's a place where we celebrate. We celebrate our own, and we celebrate the successes of our classmates. When one wins, we all win. Each one of us has a set of gifts. We're all different, and that's what makes us special. And frequently I tell people that Tampa Prep is a mosaic. You know, we're all different shapes, sizes, colors, but we all fit into a beautiful picture. And what you're going to have an opportunity to see is a bunch of kids that helped create that picture. So I want to recognize the kids that have made impacts in classrooms, halls, fields, pools, the black box. So we're going to get the kids up and moving for a second. All right? If you acted in a play or helped create a set or ran lights for anything, stand up. All right. If you sang in a chorus concert, stand up. Yes. All right. If you've had any of your artwork displayed in the school anywhere, stand up. If you had an opportunity to represent our school at Robotics World Championships, stand up. If you played in a band concert at all this year, stand up. Everyone who provided and did community service this year, stand up. I like doing that because every one of our students contributes to what we're about here. Not just the ones who are going to have an opportunity to be celebrated today, but every one of our kids has done an absolute phenomenal job this year, and they all need to be celebrated. And to me, that's why we do this at the beginning of every assembly when we have this, because every one of you have helped us to become the school that your families want to believe you're in. So sometimes we fake it and say it. So just some nuts and bolts. If your name is called as an honorable mention student, stand up where you are. If you're named as a recipient, come down and you'll get a certificate, and then you will stand here. All right? And then once all the recipients from one particular subject are called, then you'll get a picture and we'll move on to the next one. Any questions? No? Thank you. At least I got something from somebody. That's great. All right, so first up is, yes, applaud afterwards, please. Anything else that I missed? Everyone stand and applaud. Okay. All right, we got that? Okay, so let's practice, okay? We just finished the honorable mention. What do? Yeah! All right. This is not a time to sit on your hands. This is a time to celebrate, okay? It's okay. You can yell, scream, hoot, holler. That's what this is all about. First up, with our film award, Mr. Ville.
Hello, everyone. I'm Josh Villa. I teach the film here at Tampa Prep. Hi there. I would today like to list the names of the students who are receiving honors and a recipient for excellence in film. Receiving honors, Lauren Brill, Eliza Goldman, Max Karmazin, Shelby Stepacher, Fiza Syed. And the recipient, Excellence in Film, Evelina Stiles.
All right, Evelina. Next up is robotics. with Mr. Qua, and programming with Ms. Lasseter.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fenlon. I also want to appreciate Mr. Fenlon and my colleagues for giving me this early spot, because I actually have to run back and teach a class before my high schoolers dissolve into anarchy in the classroom. So, for excellence in 6th grade robotics, receiving honors, Mason Ezzarelli. Madison Burke. Sullivan Johnson. Patrick Phillips. Helena Ringhoff. Langston Robinson. And Krisha Shah. The recipient, Daria McLaughlin. Art choices. In excellence in 7th grade robotics, receiving honors, Charlotte Barber, Vic Jayaram, Nathaniel Tabor, and Morgan Valadares. The recipient, Zane Davison.
For excellence in programming, receiving honors, we have Colton Connors, Stone Font, A.J. Walter, and the recipient is Simon Segundo.
Next up, Ms. Ashworth.
So I'm going to invite the parents that are standing over there. Come on in. Come and sit down. Come on, come on. You don't have to watch from over there. Hi, I'm Ella Ashworth. I'm the Arts Department Chair, and I'm going to give out a couple different areas. So first I'm going to give out the Excellence in Performing Arts for 7th and 8th grade. Receiving honors is Breakwell Dean. J.P. Girardi. Maya Prager. Holland Sacrant. And the recipient is Miriam Faraz. Next, we're on to Excellence in Tech Theater. Receiving honors is Evelyn Mann, Mia Sanchez, And the recipient is Annabelle Braun. All right, so for the visual arts, the 2D and 3D, what we're gonna do is the people who are receiving, we're gonna take, it's gonna be awkward because you're gonna have to stand there and wait for us to catch up to you. So when you come down, we'll take a group picture. Okay, in excellence in 6th grade art, receiving honors, Ashi Korchoan, Daria McLaughlin, Sullivan Johnson, and our recipient is Ryder Owens.
I don't know if you guys were shocked or you liked Ryder. One or the other.
Okay. Excellent in 2D arts. Receiving honors is Liv Cadell, Claire Emling, Juanita Vasquez Oyagay, Camden Rohiro, and Brody Oifer is our recipient. Come on down, Brody. Brody, come on. You're our recipient. Come on down. Okay. All right, 6th graders. We're going to bring it down a notch for a second. Thank you. Excellence in 3D art. Olivia Bigelow. Evelyn Mann. Giselle Say. And Ryan Taggett. The recipient is Claire Emling. Excellence in 6th grade band. The recipient is Finley Griffin. And excellence in 7th and 8th grade band is Sam Gobioff.
Hello, I'm Andrew Hoy. I'm the choral director at Tampa Prep, and I'll be presenting the awards for chorus. Just fresh off their concert, Excellence in Chorus, 6th grade, receiving honors, Madison Burke, Ashi Kaur Shawan, Finley Griffin, Maya Prager. And the recipient is Mason Azzarelli. For excellence in chorus, 7th grade, receiving honors, Elia Salea, Breakwell Dean, Charlotte Feint, Luke Hassan, and the recipient is Whit Warren. For excellence in chorus, 8th grade, receiving honors, Sienna Bujika, Molly Maraghi, Zara Sparkman, AJ Walter, and the recipient is Caroline Mann.
For the middle and upper school. So receiving excellence in dance, receiving honors is Isabel Schneider. And receiving excellence in dance for the award is Alyssa Black Diamond.
Next up are our language awards. Ms. Pereira, Mr. Pereira, Mr. Siri.
All right, everyone. So for Prima Lingua in the 6th grade language class, we have receiving honors Mason Azzarelli, Ethan Bradley, Christian Dominguez, Sullivan Johnson, Shazal Kazi, Daria McLaughlin, Niyam Patel, Langston Robinson, Krisha Shaw, and Robert Vlad. And the recipients for excellence in Prima Lingua is Ashikar Chauhan. All right, moving on to Latin 1A. Receiving honors is Yosef Alutaibi Pop, Avery Suppley, and Lauren Johnson. The award winner is Charlotte Barber. finally, for the Latin 1B, receiving honors, Jude Hassan. Max Karmazin. Evelyn Mann. And AJ Walter. And the recipient is Lila Shar.
Good afternoon. Excellence in French 1A, receiving honors, Lila Batik, Gia Cutter, Megan Newton, Leilani Santoro, and the recipient is Colin Farger. Excellence in French 1B, receiving honors, Holland Songkran, Zara Sparkman, Fizza Syed, and Taryn White. The recipient of the award is Sienna Bujika. We have one more French award. Excellence in Advanced French. The recipient is Ella Day.
Good afternoon, students and parents. So for Excellence in Spanish 1A, receiving honors, Sophie Barking. Sonia Prakash. And the recipient, Anika and Reddy. For Excellence in Spanish 1B, receiving honors, Lauren Brill, Evelina Stiles, and the recipient is Caroline Mann. And finally, for Excellence in Advanced Spanish, the recipient is Victor Walligor.
All right, next up, our English, Miss Batik, Miss Lonetto, Miss Johnson, and Miss Fernandez.
All right. Receiving honors in 6th grade English, Emma Boxon, Christian Dominguez, Sullivan Johnson, and Alyssa Militello. The recipient of the 6th grade English award is Ethan Bradley.
Hello there.
Okay, for excellence in 7th grade English, receiving honors, Anika Unready. Ella Bass. Brooke Hunter. Lauren Johnson. Liz Moken. And Lila Shar. The recipient of this award is Liv Cadell.
Okay. For excellence in 8th grade English, receiving honors, Lauren Brill, Colton Connors, Max Karmazin, Caroline Mann, Evelyn Mann, and Zara Sparkman.
And the recipient is Evelina Stiles.
Next up is history, Miss Sanford, Miss Cook, Dr. Jones.
Receiving honors in 6th grade geography, Mason Nazarelli, Ethan Bradley, Christian Dominguez, Sullivan Johnson, Kelsey Turner, and the recipient of the award is Niam Patel.
Receiving honors in 7th grade civics, Charlotte Barber, Liv Cadell, Brody Oifer, and this year's recipient, Ella Bass.
Okay, for excellence in U.S. history, receiving honors, Lauren Brill, Livy Frazier, Max Carmazin, Evelina Stiles, and the recipient is Vivian Katsouis.
Next up is mathematics, Mr. Hendricks, Mr. DeTringo, and Mr. Wolkenauer.
Those receiving honors and excellence in 6th grade mathematics, Christian Dominguez, Sullivan Johnson, Shazo Kazi, Kelsey Turner, Elliot Warren, and the recipient of the 6th grade mathematics award this year is Matthew Dorney.
And excellence in pre-algebra. For honors, we have Lila Batik, Niam Patel, and Owen Steckschulte. And the recipient is Ella Bass.
For excellence in algebra concepts, receiving honors, Reese Brandt, Molly Maraghi, and the recipient is Evelyn Mann. All right, this one could take a little while. For excellence in Algebra 1, we have quite a few receiving honors that have all received A+ at the time of the awards. Please stand. Receiving honors, Anika Honoretti, Sophie Barkin, Brett Batoff, Lauren Brill, Colton Connors, Lauren Johnson, Max Karmazin, Parker Kinsey, Caroline Mann, and Evelina Stiles. And because me and Mr. Wolkenauer couldn't fight it out on who gets the award, there will be two recipients. First,
Miss Charlotte Barber.
Also recipient, Sonia Prakash. And one last mathematics award. For excellence in geometry, the recipient, please come down, Stone Font.
All right, y'all got to fit inside of that white thing right there. Anyone who's outside of that's not in the picture. All right, Mr. Wolkenauer, you're not in the picture. Hendricks, no. I have to Photoshop you in. Next up is science, Ms. Grasso and Ms. Cayone.
Right. Excellence in 6th grade science, receiving honors, Mason Alzarelli. Ethan Bradley. Christian Dominguez. Matthew Dorney. Sally Harper. Sullivan Johnson. Langston Robinson. And the recipient is Kelsey Turner. All right, excellence in life science, receiving honors. Anika Anready, Sophie Barkin, Ella Bass, Andrew Inaba, Sonia Prakash, Lila Shar, and the recipient is Lauren Johnson.
All right, receiving excellence in physical science, receiving honors, Lauren Brill, Torin Cragen, Stone Fong, and Caroline Mann. And the recipient is Max Karmazin.
All right, next up is athletics, Mr. Lavoie.
All right, here are the physical education and athletic awards. First, for giving 100% in physical education, girls receiving honors, Emma Gudera, Paige Gudera, Mia Sanchez, Evelina Stiles, Electra Zaritsky, and the recipient for physical education is Giselle Tsai. And the boys receiving honors, Miles Austin, Davis Tukowski, Jack Fahey, Christian Fuller, Brody Oifer, and the boy recipient is Jude Hassan. All right, now we have excellent in sportsmanship for a girl, receiving honors, Ella Day, Sonia Prakash, Giselle Tsai, and the recipient for excellence in sportsmanship is Lauren Brill. And for excellence in sportsmanship for a boy, receiving honors, Max Carmazin, Brody Oifer, Michael Harris, Vic Jairam. And the recipient for excellence in sportsmanship for a boy is Luke Hassan. Now we have excellence in a single sport for a female receiving honors, Livy Frazier, Haley Lassiter, Victoria LeCavalier, Daria McLaughlin, Mia Sanchez, and Shelby Stepaker. And the recipient for excellence in a single sport is Leilani Lamar. And excellence in a single sport for a boy, receiving honors, Jordan De La Roca, Gabriel Ferreira, Jude Hassan, Michael Harris, Max Carmazin, and Owen Stick-Schulte. And the recipient for excellence in a single sport for the boy is Christian Fuller. And now we have the outstanding all-around athlete for females, receiving honors, Brooke Hunter, Vivian Kasowitz, and Mia Sanchez. And the recipient for outstanding all-around athlete for female is Livy Frazier. Who was just returning today from Jacksonville, anchoring the 4x1600 girls relay. And the outstanding all-around athlete for a male, receiving honors, Brett Batoff, Jordan De La Roca, and Jordan Clark. And the recipient for the outstanding all-around athlete for a male is Luke Hassan.
Each year, the faculty chooses a student from each grade level who, in its opinion, best exemplifies the intellectual ideals of the school. The faculty award for the 6th grade goes to Christian Dominguez. Faculty Award for 6th grade, Sullivan Johnson. Faculty Award for 7th grade, Lila Shar. Faculty Award for 7th grade, Lauren Johnson. Faculty Award for 7th grade, Yusuf Alutabi Ha. Faculty Award for 8th grade, Max Karmazin. He used to be so much shorter. Faculty Award for 8th grade, Lauren Brill.
All right, last set of recognitions from the school before we transition into NJHS is our Tampa Prep Citizenship Awards. And these are awarded to students that show leadership and qualities that motivate their classmates into just being a better school community. And for 6th grade, JP Girardi. That was all planned, he said. Brooklyn Nutter. For 7th grade, Luke Hassan. Also for 7th grade, Ella Day. For 8th grade, it's a Hassan sweep. Jude Hassan. And Haley Lasseter. All right, before we go to NJHS, there's a couple thank yous that I want to make. One is for someone who's not here, Kim Souza, my assistant, who's ill, but she's the one who organizes this entire thing. So when and if you have a chance to see Kim, tell her thank you. It's great. And the people behind me that spend countless and endless hours with the kids. It is truly a school where teachers put kids first. It's a school where everything they do is centered around trying to help the kids become better kids from day to day. And this group of people really makes my job very, very easy. And I can't thank them enough, and I wish you all would thank them for all of you and your kids. And the last group I want to thank is you. I want to thank parents, family members. We appreciate the trust you put in us by sending your most prized possessions to us for 8 hours a day. And as a parent of two, I know what that was like to drop your kids off at the door and hope that everything comes out all right. And it's something that we at Tampa Prep will never take for granted. It's something that we think about daily. And I just can't thank you all enough for believing in us. So thank you. Then it's kind of the thing I do at the end is I always like to come up with something that makes us leave the building thinking. And it's one I've used before. Faculty's probably heard it before. And I'm going to do my best. I've tried reading this thing for the last 3 days and haven't gotten through it without crying. And I think it's because as I get older and parents get older and different things, you start to appreciate the time you have more than when you're 11, 12, and 13. So it's called The Last Ride. If you've heard it, it's great. I arrived at the address and honked the horn. After waiting a few minutes, I honked again. Since this was going to be my last ride of my shift, I thought about just driving away. But instead, I put the car in park and walked up to the door and knocked. "Just a minute," answered a frail, elderly voice. I could hear something being dragged across the floor. After a long pause, the door opened. A small woman in her 90s stood before me. She was wearing a pink dress and a pillbox hat with a veil on it, like somebody out of a 1940s movie. By her side was a small nylon suitcase. The apartment looked as if no one had lived in it for years. All the furniture was covered with sheets. There were no clocks on the walls, no knickknacks or utensils on the counter. In the corner was a cardboard box filled with photos and glassware. She asked me, "Would you carry my bag out to your cab?" I took the suitcase to the cab, then returned to assist the woman. She took my arm and we walked slowly towards the curb. She kept thanking me for my kindness. "It's nothing," I told her. "I just tried to treat my passengers the way I would want my mother to be treated." "Oh, you're such a good boy," she said. When we got in the cab, she gave me an address and then asked, "Could you just drive me through downtown?" "It's not the shortest way," I answered her quickly. "Oh, I don't mind," she said. "I'm in no hurry. I'm on my way to a hospice." I looked in the rearview mirror. Her eyes were glistening. I don't have any family left, she continued in a soft voice. The doctor says I don't have very long. I quietly reached over and shut off my meter. What route would you like me to take, I asked. For the next 2 hours, we drove through the city. She showed me the building where she had once worked as an elevator operator. We drove through the neighborhood where she and her husband had lived when they were newlyweds. She had me pull up in front of a furniture warehouse that had once been a ballroom where she had gone dancing as a young girl. Sometimes she'd ask me to slow in front of a particular building or corner and would sit staring into the darkness, saying nothing. As the first hint of sun was creasing through the horizon, suddenly she said, "I'm tired. Let's go now." We drove in silence to the address she had given me. It was a low building like a small convalescent home with a driveway that passed under a portico. 2 orderlies came out to the cab as soon as we pulled up. They were solicitous and intent, watching her every move. They must have been expecting her. I opened the trunk and took the small suitcase to the door. The woman was already seated in the wheelchair. "How much do I owe you?" she asked, reaching into her purse. "Absolutely nothing," I said. "You have to make a living," she answered. "I will have other passengers," I responded. Almost without thinking, I bent and gave her a hug. She held on to me tightly. "You gave an old woman a little moment of joy," she said. "Thank you." I squeezed her hand and walked into the dim morning light. Behind me, a door shut. It was the sound of a closing of a life. I didn't pick up any more passengers that shift. I drove aimlessly, lost in thought, for the rest of the day. I could hardly talk. What if that woman had gotten an angry driver? Or one who was impatient to end a shift? What if I had refused to take the run, or honked only once and then drove away? On a quick review, I don't think that I've done anything more important in my life. That was written by a taxi driver in New York City. I think too often we are conditioned to think that our lives revolve around big, great moments. But great moments often catch us unaware, and they're beautifully wrapped in very small, little, tight boxes. So my message today is live in the moment. You never know when something special is going to hit you, but if you're so worried about the next thing and always being on the move, you may miss it. So that's my thing. I appreciate you humoring me. But I think it's important every time we have an opportunity to instill messages that we take those opportunities. And again, I want to thank everyone for coming. I'm going to transition over to Ms. Pereira, who's going to do the NJHS. If we could, one more time, kids, applaud each other for the awards that you guys all got in recognition. Can I have all the students stand, please? All the students stand. All right. Now, no, keep standing. No, stand. As loud as humanly possible now, I want you to applaud your families and your teachers. I think you can do better than that. We're better than that. All right, thank you. Ms. Pereira.
Good afternoon again. Faculty, staff, families, and students, welcome to the 2023 National Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy, and they are being inducted as new members in our National Junior Honor Society chapter. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this ceremony will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you too are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Today's ceremony indicates the continuing emphasis on excellence that we represent for our school community. Throughout the year, members of our chapter serve as role models for other students. In addition to strong academic records, which establish the eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in our school and community. At this time, I invite 5 members that were inducted in the previous years to come down and help me in the ceremony. You can stand behind the candles. To be able to participate, they had to prove to me that they could work the lighter, so we'll see if the... It is at this time that we proclaim to all in attendance that membership in the Tampa Prep chapter of the National Junior Honor Society has been earned by the candidates that we will induct today through effective demonstration of 5 qualities that serve as standards for society. Members of the chapter will now begin to review these qualities for the candidates. We begin with scholarship. Wait, Jude.
Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for human education ends with only the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life, which leads to the highest success and can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through opportunities inherent in scholarship.
Service.
My office is service. Service can be established in the routine of the day's work where many opportunities arise to help others both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition is the quality we seek in our membership, and we promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities, a real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. Leadership is always needed, thus to lead a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members.
Character.
Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life, and once developed, grows steadily with it. Character is achieved, not received. It is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
And last but not least, citizenship. Two-handed effort. Okay, 3 hands.
I represent citizenship, the obligations each member of our society faces to live up to the democratic ideals given to us by the founders of our country. The responsibilities each of us has to our home community, our state, our nation, and our world are many. As good world citizens, we are bound to live up to the laws and guidelines which unite us as a civilized society. Good citizens work together to improve the lives of all our fellow citizens, not only our lives. Good citizenship requires that we remain strong in preventing injustice from entering our lives. We, the members of the chapter, are called to live up to the high standards of citizenship from this day forward.
Thank you. You may be seated. I will begin calling names for those of you who are being inducted this year in the National Junior Honor Society. You can come down and collect your pen, and then you're going to return to your seat. At the conclusion of the ceremony, you're going to stay in the gym. We're going to take a group photo, and you're going to sign your name into the National Junior Honor Society book. Okay, here we go. Yosef Alatabi Pop. Annika Unready. Lila Batik. Charlotte Barber. Sophie Barkin. Rocco Basil. Ella Bass. Caroline Bland. Tom Boacek. Phoebe Baumstein. Olivia Cadell. Ella Salaya. Lola Compton. Gianna Cutter. Brickwell Dean. Olivia Eichberg. Colin Farger. Charlotte Feint. Tyler Fetzner. Kylan Fuller. Luke Hassan. Andrew Inaba. Vic Jayram. Lauren Johnson. Aria Johnson. Victoria Le Cavalier. Redmond McDonald. Elizabeth Moken. Megan Newton. Brody Oifer. Soham Patel. Sonia Prakash. Camden Rogero. Angelina Sack. Isabel Schneider. Durham Shivel. Mason Stallworth. Avery Supley. Asher Swint. Nathaniel Tabor. Ryan Taggett. Morgan Valladares. Juanita Vasquez Oyaga. Slayton Verona. Whit Warren. Electra Zaritsky. Annabelle Braun. Sienna Bujica. Anaya Claybert. Miles Echeverry. Gabriel Ferreira. Christian Fuller. Max Karmazin. Vivian Kasowitz. Parker Kinsey. Gauri Kulkarni. Caroline Mann. Catarina Ribeiro. Zara Sparkman. Sophia Steinberg. Fizza Syed. And Victor Walagora. Redmond? No Redmond. Okay. All right, that concludes our National Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. Thank you, volunteers, for helping today. And now everyone who was inducted, please come with your pin and stand by the red mat, and then we'll sign the book afterwards. And everyone else, have a great afternoon. Thank you for coming today. Where's Redmond? Redmond, you didn't get your pin.